Kingdom Hearts has many different concepts to keep track of. In this series, we'll be deep diving into each one to help you better understand the story. This is the Kingdom Hearts Glossary. Hearts are an integral concept in the series. They're right there in the name. So what exactly is a heart? Kingdom Hearts makes a clear distinction between the blood-pumping organ and the metaphorical seat of the emotions. We often use phrases like, "I put my heart into it," or "she broke my heart." In our world, that kind of heart is only conceptual. But in Kingdom Hearts, it's a tangible aspect that can be interacted with. In fact, in Kingdom Hearts 3, we get one of the only instances in the entire series of the organ heart being referenced. Vexen hears about Davy Jones, a being who can live completely separated from his heart, which is contained within the dead man's chest. When the chest is opened, he realized there was a misunderstanding in the language used.
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said heart. We've been chasing the wrong box this whole time.
The metaphysical heart has to do with emotions, as one may expect. However, it also deals with the bonds that connect people, as well as memories. You must remember a friend exists, as well as the experiences you shared with that friend to feel connected to them. So, if one's memories could be manipulated, so too could their heart. Some may say this fits the description many cultures have for a soul, but in this series, the soul is distinctly different from the heart. They both must exist within the body to make a complete person. You might think the heart would act as a sort of factory, generating these emotions and memories. But it's more like a cloud. While a cloud can rain to generate water, water can also form new clouds. If emotions and experiences condense into one place, a new heart can form. So, people have hearts, as you might expect, as do animals. But certain beloved objects can also sometimes form hearts of their own, from the emotions their owner projects onto them. This happened to Sally in Halloween Town, since the professor couldn't actually recreate the process that granted her a heart of her own. It just happened spontaneously. This also actually gives an explanation for how the toys of Toy Story act independently, given that Pixar has confirmed that the Kingdom Hearts 3 world of Toy Box and the events within are canon to the Toy Story franchise. When many people live in one area, the emotions and the intricate web of bonds between them often extend to the place they call home. So, naturally, worlds have hearts of their own, reflecting the people who live in these worlds. The hearts of these worlds exist behind what is known as a keyhole. These passages are often very well hidden somewhere within the world, which makes sense given that the Heartless can destroy the world if they gain access to its heart. The heart of all worlds is known as Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts appears in the form of a massive heart-shaped moon, which hovers in the sky. This mass is the aggregate and collection of all hearts in reality. When a person is born, the heart will travel from Kingdom Hearts through the ethereal void to join with the body and soul, and when a person dies, their heart returns to Kingdom Hearts. In that way, a form of reincarnation exists in the series. It should also be noted that within this void, between realms, somewhat adjacent to the realm of sleep, there exists a sort of metaphysical space called the Dive into the Heart. The dive has different stations, such as the Station of Serenity, that can make it up, and it often takes the visual form of stained glass platforms within an inky black void. When a person deeply introspects into their own heart, dealing with conflict within, or maybe even just dreaming, as Sora often does, they can wind up essentially astral projecting into this dive. While their physical body may in fact be asleep elsewhere, that doesn't mean that this experience is false or just made up in their head. They have an actual presence within this dive space. Barring a few special exceptions, all hearts must contain both light and darkness. Even the most evil individual will have a little bit of light, and even the kindest and most loving person will have a little bit of darkness. When this balance is lost and the heart is completely consumed by darkness, it will eject from their body, at which point it becomes wreathed in shadow and forms a creature known as Heartless. The power of the heart can also be used to access a sort of hammer space, allowing certain people to summon their weapons at will. Donald Duck and Goofy are both shown to be able to summon their staff and shield respectively out of thin air using this ability. Though the most well-known weapon associated with this ability is the Keyblade, a weapon directly forged from the heart of the user. When the heart experiences new places and people, forming new memories and bonds, it can create keychains to alter the Keyblade in a way that reflects those experiences. Sometimes this will take the form of a general reflection of the world, like how Deep Jungle is reflected in the Jungle King Keyblade. But sometimes it has to do with a relationship with a specific person. The Metal Chocobo and Fenrir Keyblades represent Sora's relationship with Cloud. The Lion Heart represents his relationship with Leon. And the most well-known Keyblades that represent this sort of relationship are the Oathkeeper, reflecting Kairi, and Oblivion, reflecting Riku. Overall, the heart does a lot of things, and is supremely important to the well-being of pretty much everyone in the franchise. It's no wonder why nobodies, beings without hearts, yearn so desperately for a heart to call their own. Even in the most dire of circumstances against the most powerful foes across multiple worlds, strength of heart can often make up the difference. While the Keyblade is undoubtedly a powerful weapon, Sora's greatest strength remains his heart, as he said in the very first game. His friends may be his power, but it's often his heart that wins battles. It leads him to care for and help others. It leads him to push through insurmountable odds. It leads him to reclaim lost abilities or even lost Keyblades. And it even leads to him feeling compassion for his enemies. Many people would undoubtedly be suffering much worse fates if it wasn't for that one boy's heart. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate any feedback you could give in the comments. I'm also going to use the comments section as a way to gauge what episode I should make next. If you have any idea for a topic in the Kingdom Hearts franchise that I should talk about, post it. Any kind of suggestion that gets multiple mentions or a whole bunch of thumbs ups or anything like that, I'll focus on making that as the next episode. I wouldn't expect these episodes to come out super frequently. I do have a day job that I have to focus on, and I'm currently looking for a place to live, so that's taking up a lot of my attention. But I'll try to get them out more frequently than I have made videos on my YouTube channel in the past. So once again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.